She went nuts, did Awesome Kong, getting disqualified in that matchup, and then when she connected with that awesome bomb, the power bomb on the steel chair on Gail Kim, that was the exclamation point.
There's no doubt she probably got bruised or broken ribs and everything she went through in that matchup. But you know what? She proved she was a fighter.
And check out ODB on the attack, Don, even before the opening bell in this non-title match. But what an opportunity this is for ODB to open up the eyes of people like Jim Cornette from TNA Management.
Well, it's obvious she's not getting Gail Kim at her best, but ODB doesn't care. She just sees it as that opportunity to showcase her skills. And I was wondering how Gail Kim would respond. And you can see right now that ODB, as she goes to the pin attempt, knows that she can exploit this right now, and Gail Kim is going to have to find a way to fight through the pain. And I know it's a non-title match, but if she doesn't want down, ODB is going to come out ahead.
The locker room buzz, Don, this week at Impact was all about that knockout championship match this past Sunday at Turning Point. Awesome Kong, Gail Kim, wrestlers, announcers like you and I saying it was the greatest women's wrestling match ever in history. And you can check it out. Watch the replay of Turning Point. All the details on our website, TNAWrestling.com.
Can you believe you're saying that? I mean, I'm telling you to order that replay just to see that matchup between Gail Kim and Awesome Kong. Let's give Gail Kim her due. The only person ever to take Awesome Kong off of her feet, and she finally dropped her with that missile drop kick off the top rope and took Awesome Kong down. And I think that's when Awesome Kong went ballistic, when she realized she is not infallible, she is not indestructible, because Gail Kim was that close to pinning her.
And as we talked about earlier, Gail can't be close to 100% here. Quick move here with that small package off the inside cradle. Gets just a 2 count, but then ODB leveled her. Vicious clothesline, follow pin attempt, just 2.
And let's face it, ODB very similar in ways to Awesome Kong. Doesn't have that super size and super strength that Awesome Kong does, but she is relatively larger and a lot stronger, I would say, than Gail Kim. But Gail Kim, one thing we know about, has heart, not to mention that athletic ability and agility. But look at this, the Dirty Dozen. But look at this, Gail Kim stops it and fires back with that elbow.
More like a dirty 2 or 3 that time instead of the Dirty Dozen. But the counter by Gail Kim.
Look
now
at this.
Gail going to go up top. Look at that. Oh, she went to snap off that top rope Hurricane Rana, but ODB hooked onto the top rope, that top steel cable, and then comes charging off. And that was a vicious, brutal collision.
Unbelievable as they're both there, but how about ODB able to keep Gail Kim from hitting it? Just held on tight with that strength, and Gail Kim took the blunt of that. And look now as ODB, but look at Gail Kim. She just amazes me with her spirit.
Series of forearm shots. Rocks ODB, who swings and misses with a clothesline. That back elbow didn't miss. Gail measures her, takes her down a second time with that running elbow. There's the running drop kick that was right on the money, and she's got ODB in trouble.
Now, we saw this at Turning Point when it seemed like she was down and out. Finds a way to fire back a nice cross body block. Here it is. Oh, ODB able to get out on a 2 count. Wow.
Gail Kim definitely with a game plan here against ODB, in spite of obviously not being 100% at full strength after that beating Sunday at Turning Point against Awesome Kong. Still able to float over, avoid the contact, gonna try and roll through. No, instead up, goes for the bulldog and plants her face first. Cover.
1, 2. Oh, ODB again. ODB just showing why she wants to be a part of this women's division. And you mentioned it. This women's division here at TNA, superior to any women's division in professional wrestling. I mean, you can tell it matters. It matters as much to them as anybody, as Gail Kim tries to take her up. But ODB just uses that strength and flings her by the hair onto the back of her head.
Just completely overpowered her. Have to agree about the knockouts division. TNA management waited 5 years until the time was right to unleash this knockouts division, and it is off the charts. And look at Gail Kim with those series of shots in the corner.
Oh, she is. She's just even the referee trying to pull her off. Wait a minute. ODB's got that flash. And she breaks down and she cracks Gail Kim in the head. And the referee didn't see it. Gail's knocked out. He doesn't have a chance.
Here's your winner, ODB.
The knockout blow from the blast of ODB enables her to score the win in this non-title matchup. But that's a huge victory for ODB.
Well, she made a statement right there, but she had to resort to those tactics as Gail Kim was
nuts this past Sunday at Turning Point, and here she comes striding with purpose to the ring.
Well, you can see there ODB trying to drink some courage, I think, because that's one thing about Awesome Kong. She'll scare it right out of you. ODB, look at this. ODB getting out of the ring is Awesome Kong. Headed, no, not her way. She's headed for the champion, Gail Kim. You see ODB leads. Referee Rudy, come on. He takes off too. He doesn't want to have the end and have the referee Andrew Thomas.
Look out!
No!
Here it comes.
Look at Gail.
Gonna go for that awesome bomb, that incredible power bomb, but amazingly Gail Kim able to fight back.
How about this? It looked like she was down and out. It's almost like the memory just snapped in. Gail Kim wasn't going to be powerbombed again.
Oh, and black shirt security members hit the ring to try and separate these two. Good luck, guys.
Unbelievable. I mean, you got to imagine. Gail Kim probably has thought nothing else about anything but Awesome Kong. And she wanted a piece of her because she knows Awesome Kong went over the line at Turning Point. And look at Gail Kim. And you got to admit, Awesome Kong, I think, is even taking.
Gail Kim under the security.